I am just gonna go and find my horse. Just whistling for my horse. I have no idea where he is. Oh, here he comes. I'd say one thing about this game versus the original. I never had a problem finding my horse in the original, or maybe I just don't remember any better. But I don't know. Like, I guess because the map's bigger, so there's times where your horse is beyond your ability to whistle for him. So anyway, here we go, galloping away on my horse. Here we go, picking up some speed, and oh, I survived. Guy is tougher than he looks. Sometimes it's funny, the most trivial things will look to kill your character, and for whatever reason we're gonna play Red Dead Redemption 2. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is the sequel to I believe 2010's Red Dead Redemption. In the original Red Dead Redemption, you played as John Marsden, who was a former outlaw, I guess, turned good guy. Had this backstory with a gang he was part of, and then Red Dead Redemption 2, you're essentially getting that backstory as it's a prequel to the original Red Dead Redemption. You play Arthur Morgan, who's another member of that gang. John Marsden actually does also appear in Red Dead Redemption 2, as does his wife Abigail, a younger version of his son Jack, who's also in the original game. And it's pretty cool being able to get another perspective of John from the original game. You get this, I guess, this perception, without giving away too much, that he's lazy, doesn't really care so much about his family. So amazing to see the transformation that occurs to the original Red Dead Redemption, where it becomes somewhat of a pretty good guy and a bit of a hero, I guess you could say. Really enjoyed the initial Red Dead, so I was really looking forward to this, and in particular just understanding more of the backstory behind John Marsden and his original gangs. You do get sort of an idea of who he was before the initial Red Dead and what he was like in the gang. And you could tell, like, you could see some of the qualities in him that we see in the initial Red Dead Redemption. Like, he doesn't enjoy killing. When he commits crimes, he's basically looking, it's more of a means to an end, and him just feeding his family. And also just like the way he kind of reacted to family responsibilities, and how he sort of comes to terms with being a dad and being a good husband, and you kind of see that throughout the game. And then his interactions with Arthur. At the beginning of the game, Arthur doesn't think much of him. So it's just fun to see that relationship play out. Arthur Morgan is basically, he's a character that someone grows on you. Like, up front, I didn't know what to make of him, but I'm enjoying playing him, enjoying opportunity to play someone different. There's times where I'm playing alongside John and kind of wish I was playing or controlling John, but I'd say that that's something that, at least for me, is eventually diminished. I actually am enjoying Arthur, making him more of the type of person or character that I want to play. We're currently in Saint Denis, and there's my version of Arthur Morgan. It's grown out of my hair a little bit. Actually, right before this, I just shaved off the beard for another mission. So here we go. Here's a bit of the map. So I'm going to find the next location I should go to. So Mary Beth wants to speak to me. So why don't we go and speak with Mary Beth? Let's see, Hosea. No, we'll go to Mary Beth. So Mary Beth, I'm going to set a waypoint, and we are going to go and see Mary Beth. Of course, I've got to find my horse. I believe he's wandering somewhere around town, and see if we can. There's a streetcar, so a bit of other means of transportation. So I'm whistling for my horse. I can see him on the map, and oh, there he is, just walking on the sidewalk, probably just strolling around. Not the brightest horse. Alright, so let's get on my horse, and we are off. Here we go, Mary Beth, here we come. And oh, wait, that near collision. Seems like the other people cannot see me. So yeah, we're just driving through St. Denis. I'm going to just switch it to cinematic mode. And cinematic mode is pretty cool because you can kind of just like ride and take in a lot of great scenery. And there's times where, especially when you're riding in groups, or I find especially when you're riding or driving a wagon. I'm not a big fan of driving wagons. I find something that's hard to see the road. So I like to try it in cinematic mode. And we'll just go back to regular mode. Try to pick up a bit more speed. There's times I've actually been killed in cinematic mode. So not always the most reliable or I guess smartest AI. But I mean, you know, it can be forgiven just given the amount of stuff that you can encounter on the map. So, just leaving St. Denis. And on our way to see Mary Beth. I believe she's back at our camp. And, you can see some pretty cool sunsets in this game. The sun's just beginning to set, it looks like. Oh, someone's calling for help. Ignored that. Oh, there's someone else calling for help. Alright, maybe I will check out what this guy wants.
Hey, you! Please!
Oh, yeah, what's up, brother?
Some fellas broke into our place. I got away, but they got my wife. Please, mister. You gotta do something.
Alright, where is she?
Where is she?
It's a shack down in the swamp by the water.
Okay. Go on, see if you can find the law. I'll do what I can.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go see what's going on at this shack. So that's one of the things with this game is, you know, I was on my way to do a completely different mission, and now I am going to go and check out what this is, what's at this shack. It seems something's up. I believe the guy's wife is in some trouble, so I'm going to go check out what's going on there. And that's one of the great things about the game. Like, you might be like going to a particular mission and then find out that you don't even go and do that mission because you end up like getting pulled into some other random quest, and that's what I'm about to do here. And some of these quests are pretty cool. Some of them are pretty trivial and boring, but this one seems interesting enough. There's a shack, and yeah, I could overhear someone. Looks like she's in some trouble. So I'm gonna just run in. Let's pick a gun. Let's go for this. I can see him. So I'm going to... Oh, I shoot him. Oh, he got him right in the head. Alright, so that takes care of both of them. And, guy lost his head, look at that. Blew it to bits. Let's go into first person mode. You can kind of see what's left of the guy's head. Let's help this poor woman out.
Sorry I weren't here sooner.
Sorry I wasn't here sooner. Right to the bed. Here you go. And this is a good way. I kind of like to play my Arthur Morgan as a bit of a vigilante, and I mean, you know, the cool thing with these games is you can kind of choose to play the version of the character you want. So I gotta remove the bodies from the home. I'm assuming I gotta just dump them in the swamp. Don't worry, we'll get this place cleaned up in no time. So let's just march outside, and we're just going to toss our friend here. And you can see the blood gets on Arthur's coat. And oh, look at this. Go ahead. I'm gonna loot him first. And then let's pick up our friend here. And we're gonna take him to the swamp. Oh, looks like the other body's just kind of laying there. I should move that. So dump him in.
money I put away in the sack there. It ain't enough, but please take it.
Said there's some money for me. Where is the money? Oh yeah, I guess I could just find it on the map. Alright, where is this money? There's a sack. I'm gonna just inspect that.
Hey, now you quit that now, you hear? Oh, thank you again. You my guardian angel.
There's guardian,
Appreciate
guardian angel.
Good luck to
Good
you.
luck to you, miss. Happy to be of assistance.
You're
It's all over now, ma'am.
So,
Those men won't be coming back.
Let's hope my
Or
horror
at
is
least
not
if one of
another
them doesn't
guardian
be
angel
coming
like
back without a head. And, it's not. Okay, this is my horse. I was wondering how he hitched himself up. It's my trusty steed. My coat. Oh, she's right here. Silly me. I forgot I dove off the horse and ran across the swamp. Alright, so there we go. Try to clean up my coat a bit. The water's not deep enough. Nothing like bathing in a swamp with a couple of corpses in it. Alright, well, whatever. Let's jump back on the horse. And we are back off. Here we go, there. I guess now we should go see Mary Beth, or at least head back to camp. And the waypoint is still set. How convenient. I mean, who knew they had GPS technology in 1899? Stupid. Totally missed the bridge. So yeah. I honestly I sometimes have trouble with the controls, and I find at times they're a bit clunky. But no, I mean, generally, I mean, considering the size of the game again, I mean, I actually have more trouble with the Bethesda games than I do with anything that
it's me.
Rockstar puts out. So it's closer to camp than I thought, because there is the camp. So the current camp is this old, I guess, deserted mansion, and you can see like supplies. I guess ammunition are pretty low. I haven't really got much into the camp in terms of like upgrading and that. I've done that with some of the previous camps we've been at. I haven't really done much of the hunting. I'd like to get into that a bit more. See what happens as a result. Apparently you can make your character fat as well, which would be pretty cool to fatten this guy up. So let's see, Mary Beth is located down here.
So do I.
Yeah, so just wandering around the camp.
So did I. Hello, Mary Beth.
Mary Beth.
How are you, Arthur?
Fine.
How are you, ma'am?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
We are still alive. No regrets.
No regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
Got quite a bit
What
of
about
jewelry
you?
on her.
I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking.
Can't make out how old
that all
Arthur
ended.
is.
Long time ago now.
Hard to tell.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough,
Maybe
I
in his
guess.
30s, I guess. Maybe
I
a bit
wouldn't
older.
change.
It's hard to tell. Like, times he
she
looks like
was
he
a
has
fool
gray hair.
then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw.
I like
She
the longer
definitely
hair
was
though.
a
It
fool.
kind of gives him a
In these
younger look.
books, life
And
seems
I've got
so
it like
simple,
slicked
but
back.
in reality, I Can't make head nor tail of it. Mr. Morgan!
You can use like
Mr.
pomade
Morgan,
in the
we have a
game,
problem.
and
A real
it's pretty cool.
problem.
It kind of reminds me
She's
of The
been
Witcher,
taken
where you could
by
like
them Foreman brothers she
style
used
the
to
hair
run.
and beard
Come
differently.
along.
Foreman brothers, what are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've
we're
been
off
doing
to
here, but I can tell you
cause
what they're
some
going
trouble.
to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
This looks like it's gonna get
Where are we
serious.
heading?
I'll tell you on the way. Just get
Oh,
going.
wagon. Just talking about this. So we're gonna
All
head
right,
off,
head
going
for
to Rhodes.
And quick.
Roads?
So Rhodes
No.
is
She's
kind
at a
of
place
nearby
called
town.
Bradley's house, just west of there.
So here we go.
You know.
When we
to
first got here,
Bradley's
she told me
house.
she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
It's like we're off to rescue someone else.
What do
And
they
again, like
want
he was
with
saying
it
earlier,
anyway?
like I like
I
playing
think I
my
saw one of the foreman's
Arthur as a bit of a
assholes around
vigilante.
Valentine.
They probably
It's fun to cause some trouble every now and then. Like I'll just, like in Saint Denis, I just, like I ended up getting wanted. So then I had the cops after me. Actually, I accidentally hit a pedestrian while I was on my horse, and the police was there, saw it. So then I ended up having all the police chasing me. So I just decided, all right, well, fine, might as well go with it. And as I was shooting them down, you just deal with this onslaught of more and more of them chasing you. Eventually they put me down. So then I went to game over, and then I guess you restart. Similar to Grand Theft Auto, like out of the hospital or whatever. And then yeah, you're back in action. And funny enough though, like people remember your actions. So I think I was in the camp, and then someone was lecturing me for causing trouble. And I was like, well, wait a minute, like I haven't really played the game now. And then I realized, oh yeah, I kind of did. I guess those like scenes where I ended up like getting killed. Like, the memories kind of still hold as a result.
To turn on us now. But I can't imagine you
So we are driving, I guess, to some cabin or something. Actually, it might be where that light is just up ahead.
That's the place up ahead.
I'm sure they can hear us coming a mile away. Oh, and there's a guard. Yes.
I'll deal with him.
This is about to pick up. Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help. I'm heavily armed, and in case time we get out of here.
I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right
Yeah,
thing
she's gonna try to
determine
charm
such as
him.
yourself could be mighty kind.
Maybe I'll sneak up from behind and.
Oh, now you keep saying that. You don't mean nothing by it.
Oh,
You
never mind.
your last word.
Took care of business herself.
Get in there and find our girl.
You're a scary woman. Let's kick the door down. Oh, here we go again. Dead eye mode. Right between the eyes. At least this guy kept his hand. This busted door there. Yeah, that's the backyard. So if there really was something going on here, I'm sure the person would have heard me by now. Oh no. This looks like reminiscent of the last mission I did.
It's okay, Miss Tilly.
I'll help you out, Miss Tilly. Let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
It don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
Damn Anthony Foreman.
He went out hunting or something.
Went hunting,
They were
5 of
robbing
them.
him, I think.
Alright, I think
Well,
I will go after
Kill
them.
those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Of course, conveniently they haven't left
Anyone
yet.
approaches, shoot them.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine. Now catch that bastard.
Yeah, here we go.
The one in front.
Let's get him.
All right, get after them.
Let's see where they went. Try to follow on the map here.
There, straight ahead. I saw them go through those bushes.
There's one of
We're
them.
coming for you, you bastards.
They're coming for you.
They're heading down the hill.
Heading onto the water.
They think they're getting away. They got another thing coming. Oh, there they are by the shoreline.
We have any death. Oh, okay, there's
You got it.
one. Okay, I think she said there's 5, so there's 4 more somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Go, go. Yeah. Stay the hell away from us.
Another one right up ahead.
Let's finish these scum.
Try to right up our side, cut
You're
through.
gonna pay. Look at these
There you go.
cowards.
Alright.
All right,
Oh, there's
I
one
think
more.
that
Good.
last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly.
I'm gonna spare this one, this last one.
Come on, get him, Arthur. Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard. Don't let him get away. Go on, rope that bastard.
Sorry attempt.
I promise you don't want
That's it.
war with me.
There we go.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real
Oh
good.
no, I accidentally let him go.
Arthur,
Oh no. I accidentally released him. I'm gonna have to chase him now. Looks like he's running tied up. Kind of funny. You can run, but I'm gonna catch you. Just tackle him. Oh, let's do that next time. Maybe one more attempt. Okay. Oh! Took me for a run. Oh, he's nice and tight. It's a lot better than your friends got. Alright, so let's get you back. Gotta find out where my horse is. I think I ran a pretty far distance. Let's run towards this yellow dot. Oops. Ah, sorry, buddy. I'm a little clumsy.
We're going for a walk.
See where we're going here. So I don't see. I guess it doesn't tell me where my horse is. Well, so actually, it wasn't really my horse. It was a horse I had just picked up. There's the corpse. Where? Damn. Do I have to run all that way, or? My horse is out of whistling range. So I was talking about that earlier. I guess the size of this map, that I mean, understandably so. You could summon him anywhere. But I guess it kind of makes it somewhat realistic. Like if I had my horse parked in one area. So we're running back to the cabin. I know this is pathetic. It's good exercise though. And running back. And I don't know where my horse is. And I can't. I'd have to think this guy is heavy. Anthony Foreman. So here I am running like an idiot. No horse. Let's see how much further we have. Still quite a distance. Maybe I'll find a horse on the way. Let's see. So we will keep running. Maybe we get back to, oh no, that's a railway. Doubt I'm gonna find the horse there. This guy's strong though, being able to just like run. And those gauges on the side represent stamina and life. And I'll be honest, I haven't really paid much attention to them as I've been playing the game. There's a couple times I've been pretty close, I think, to killing my guy just through exhaustion. So, I mean, that definitely happens when you're swimming. So I tried to swim across a creek. There's this mission where you had to sneak into someone's house. And the easiest way just seemed to, oh, Spicy didn't die there, swim across to get to the point where I needed to meet with someone. And yeah, I just barely made it. So it's very much like Breath of the Wild there, where, yeah, it's easy to drown. And like as I'm doing this, you also get stronger and get more stamina. So it is possible to build up your stamina. But you can see I'm getting tired, and let's see how much further we have. I see a farm in the distance. Maybe there's a horse there. But yeah, still quite a distance, damn. Not the smartest. And I'm sure somewhere that woman is still standing there or sitting there on the horse we rode out there to catch these guys, wondering when I'm coming back. Although I'm hoping that she'll end up being back at the house if I go there directly, because I have no idea where she is on the map. I'll keep whistling for the horse, maybe he'll show up. I'll keep running. For a second I thought that was a horse, but I think it's just deer. Too bad you can't ride deer.
Damn horse.
It makes it harder, the fact that I don't think I can really climb fences or anything. So I would just run along the tracks. So there's a farm up ahead. I'm hoping there's a horse. Hopefully.
Come on.
I'm still desperately trying to whistle for my horse. Looks like I'm getting closer though. So I might be able to just run the rest of the way there. It's funny though, this guy's just laying on my shoulder. I forgot he's not dead. He's actually just tied up. And he hasn't made a sound. I guess he's just enjoying the ride. And I don't see a horse. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if it's worth stealing one and then getting the law after me after doing all this. I might just keep running to that cabin. I think I'm close. Oh, so here's what I was talking about earlier, where my stamina was getting to a point. So you start to see everything turns blue. So I will slow down my pace a little bit. Because I do not want to die of exhaustion. Oh, there I go again. I'm gonna push. I'll stop for a breath. We're getting closer though. See, yeah, okay, we're right there. So just a little bit more, Arthur. Almost there. And then we will hopefully continue on with this mission. So we finished close to it. So yeah, back. There's the wagon. And, okay, perfect.
Here's your map.
That's what I was hoping for.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
There you go. He's still
So
alive.
he's still
Yep.
alive then?
I'll kick him.
Yes.
Making me carry him
See this
across
girl?
the country.
You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman. I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, You want all your boys dead? You had a reason.
This family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want. Kill him, Arthur.
And I ran him all this way, and then I guess it's gonna come down to me killing him. I'm gonna spare him, I think. He's growing on me after all that running.
Do that, Anthony?
Slit his throat, or do I save him?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. I mean, yes, you know what she wants. I want me to slit his throat. I am going to spare him. Come on, buddy, let's get you home. Oh, yeah, you're home. Alright, get the hell out of here. Before I change my mind. Alright. I feel good about that. And the horse is still out of whistling range. Where is this damn horse? I gotta get back to camp. And they left me here without a ride. Couldn't they have waited a couple minutes for me to, you know, hitch a ride with them? Or at least offer a ride? Maybe we can call a cab from inside the house. Nothing even to loot in here. Oh, it's garbage. Just a bunch of dead bodies. Look at this place. Dumb. They don't even clean up after themselves. Oh, there's a miracle tonic. I will take that. So one miracle tonic. Alright. I got about 23 cents off that guy. Alright, so now I need to get back to the camp, and so there's not really any fast travel in the game unless you ride on a train. Oh, maybe do some hunting. I think I see some turkeys, so let us get a turkey. I am not good at hunting in this game, as you're about to find out. Oh, I got him. Probably nowhere near a clean kill. So now we will skin the bird. It's kind of fitting too with Thanksgiving coming up in the US. So I skinned the bird. You put something in the satchel. I guess feathers. And yeah, there's my turkey. So now I really need a horse. So I cannot find a horse. So I'm gonna start running back to camp, and please don't tell me I'm gonna have to run this all the way back to camp. I mean, I literally carried that Anthony Foreman guy all the way from where I captured him back to the cabin, and now I'm gonna run a turkey back to the camp, and the horse is still out of whistling range. I'll say I should skin this horse when I find them. Don't mind me, I'm just running a turkey home. You look at the inconveniences they had in this time frame. I mean, nowadays you can have a truck show up at your house with groceries, the freshest like produce and meat. And, you know, not in these days. In these days, you did your own hunting. You couldn't even find a horse to ride the food home with. And as you can see, you know, I'm running home with this Eastern wild turkey. It's amazing what we take for granted. That's okay. My version of Arthur Morgan isn't afraid of some hard work. Now, one thing in this game versus Grand Theft Auto is, you know, Grand Theft Auto, because you're in a city, I mean, you're always encountering things, and here, like, you know, you'll run forever and, you know, just see nothing. And then, you know, you might see some stranger needing help or something. I mean, and that's not to say it's not a living world, because it totally is. There's, like, you know, the NPCs in the game go about their lives. You know, I've heard there's situations where people have, like, seen what happens, like, when you track an NPC for a day. And so they very much live lives, or, you know, programmed to go through, like, basic routine in that, which is really cool. So, yeah, I must be taking the more desolate roads or something. I don't see a horse, I don't see anyone, but that's all good. I believe I should be coming up on the camp soon. In fact, I think I see my horse. But funny enough, I bet you I can call him now. Oh, and here he comes. So my horse is here. I'm gonna just put the turkey on him. Thanks for nothing. And that's all cool because I believe the camp is just down here. So it's nice of the horse to be waiting by the camp. So literally, I had to run all the way to camp to get the horse. You can see from the map, but yeah, at least we got this turkey back. And I'm sure the other camp residents will be happy to see that, as I'm sure they're all really hungry. As you can see from the supplies, there is no food, or at least no meat. We got all of $20.64 in camp funds.
Alright, don't get all worked.
Yeah, we brought the turkey back, so I guess I will have to donate him to the butcher. So Pearson is the guy on camp I think you donate this stuff to. And he's always pretty grateful to get whatever, so I think it's right here actually.
I apologize in advance for this stew. It needs better meat.
Okay, so there you go. I donated that in 45 cents. So, yeah. No, I don't get why these other guys don't hunt. I bet the guy's just wandering around. Like, it would help as I'm doing these other missions. These guys are hunting for food. You know, someone's got to be the breadwinner.
I can.
Only way to start the day.
I'm gonna try to go to my next mission here. Hosea, sitting right here.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on!
I like
We're gonna
Hosea.
make it to this party. We sure as shit better clean up a little. So we're doing this?
There's some pretty fun missions I've done already. Seems to be a bit of a con artist.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So
And
my suggestion
Dutch.
is we go and get you down. Son of a bitch.
Do a little bit of this before I call this video. Loading. Actually, the load times in this aren't that bad at all. They're usually a bit of a wait during when you initially load the game. But then it's usually you're going across the map and no issues. So now they're all dressed up in a limo. Or I guess not a limo, probably a carriage.
I used to quite often. There could be fine chickens.
No.
The Saint Denis missions are pretty cool. Actually, all the missions are pretty good. All the story missions. And I'll give too much away. you're basically seeing, I guess, the unraveling of this gang, because I mean, we know the state that things get into with the first Red Dead, so it is pretty interesting.
Gentlemen, Luca.
So anyway, I am going to, I think I'm going to stop here. I don't want to get too deep into story content and spoil the game for people still playing through it. But I'll probably do some more of these videos, share some of my experiences playing this game. You know, it's an awesome game. If you haven't got it yet, definitely make sure to get it. Definitely interested to see how this ends up connecting to the initial Red Dead, because I'm assuming we'll fill in more of the backstory with the original game. And as I mentioned earlier, the John Marsden pieces have been pretty interesting, just to get the perspective of what John Marsden was like back here, and I guess somewhat seeing how he evolved into the John Marsden from the first Red Dead Redemption, as well as, you know, the opportunities to spend time with his son Jack and Abigail, and some of the other characters that you would have been familiar with in the initial Red Dead. The one thing I'm still trying to get an sense of, I guess I gotta go back to the original game to determine that, would be you know, where this game I guess takes place in vicinity to where the initial Red Dead took place. I can't remember what the name of the town was where you meet Bonnie and all of that stuff happened. So I'd like to go back and see, like, you know, how much of this world, that world made up, because I'm assuming it's probably just a fraction of it, because the map is absolutely massive. I'm just kind of wandering around. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.
The angry cowboys, you arrived, and you've washed per la prima volta questo mese senza dubbio.
Oh, this is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something, although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife, it's unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them.